Or I'm nailing the spy on the 5-minute look-back period. I am nailing the spy. Let's take a look at it, because I am nailing it. I'm nailing it. So, what's going on here? Let's see. Let's take a look. What is going on? What's going on? Well, what's going on is that I'm nailing it. And that's the problem I have. I'm so good, I never lose because I'm so good. My VWAPs are so good. My trends are so good. I mean, everything I do is like so damn good. It's like I even scare myself sometimes because of how good I am. It's like everything I do is like, oy vey, I'm nailing it. So yeah, I mean, I'm that good, you guys, because I'm nailing it. And yeah, I'm nailing it. As long as it trends above this black line here and here, I'll be in the green. Okay, Orvay's mirror, it's breaking above the black line. Okay, and still in the green, still in the green. Now, are there any divergences? No, I didn't enter any trade based off of a divergence. I just saw that it looked like it was a good opportunity and I just got involved. You know, but naturally, yeah, I'm nailing it. I'm looking at the dome. It looks like I'm nailing it according to the dome. And, starting to discombobulate. It's starting to discombobulate. Hopefully it won't. There's a lot of selling right now. Oy vey's mia. I hope I don't get discombobulated. Oy vey's mia. Guys, I hope I don't get discombobulated. If I get discombobulated, what am I going to do? I'm going to get discombobulated. Still above the black line. Now, let's take a look at worst case scenarios. Worst case scenario, I would probably say it would be around this area here. If I take a look at it and I put it like that, I can say, okay, that's my support line right there. Here, 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 and here. That could be my support line. In a worst case scenario, if it breaks and it fails to hold above this black line here and starts to come down, that might be my support baseline. If not, if worst case scenario, then probably I'll definitely get totally discombobulated. And that would be bad. This is bad enough if it fails to trend above the black line. If it fails to hold this line, that would be bad too. Then I would be like in a world of like total discombobulation. But as long as it maintains above this trend line here, and this could be my future resistance as well. So, what are my baselines of support? Here, this is my support technically, because it's trending above the black line, and this is my future resistance line. And I'm watching the dome. It looks like there might be some discombobulation taking place, but I still got that mental game. Uh-oh, the blue line is like almost getting triggered by the dotted line. This is my neutral line. Uh-oh, I hope it doesn't break the neutral line, because then that way I will be totally discombobulated. It looks like I'm starting to get discombobulated at this point. Uh-oh, I might be getting discombobulated. So what I'm going to do is, because I want to keep this video short, I'm just going to take it right here and say I nailed it, and let's take a look at it. So, as you can see, the SPY, I took the SPY, and I nailed it for 3/27/2024. That was a nice execution right there. And let's go back and see what's happening with the SPY, because it looks like it's running into trouble. Yup, just as I was anticipating. It's starting to downtick here. Executed the trade here. Upon so, it's starting to give back a little bit. Yeah. And let's take a look at the trend line again. Let's open this up. As you can see, it can't hold the black line. This is our support line here and our future resistance right there. So these three elements are at play. And there is some... The dome is not looking good. It's not looking good on the 5. It ain't looking good on the 5. It might be possible to test this line here of support. And then maybe start buying it up again at this black line here of support. Worst case scenario, if I get involved here and it starts to discombobulate and it starts to go down further and it gets worse and worse and worse, I'll be discombobulated. I'll end up being massively discombobulated. But you see what's going on right now? You see what's happening? Do you see what's happening? I'm nailing the technical analysis. I'm nailing the trends. I'm nailing the technical analysis. And I'm nailing the trend lines. That might be a good base to re-enter for a long and create this pattern right here. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe come back up, hit this, and come back and do this line like that. Very possible. Very possible. But it looks like it's trending below the VWAP. And that's not good. Right? The green line is the VWAP, which is kind of like banging up against. I think it has momentum to break this VWAP. As you can see, the black line is still the support line right there. And that black line represents this line right here. As you can see. Okay. So let's go back again. As you can see, it's still getting that support there. Slightly above the VWAP. The VWAP is the green line right there. Okay. Still hanging in there. Let's see if there's any news. Stocks push higher as T-note yield. I'm getting discombobulated thinking. Guys, I'm getting discombobulated thinking about the T-note yields. What does that mean? We'll check it that. I'm getting discombobulated thinking about the T-note. I'm getting discombobulated thinking about the T-note. Oy vey is mir. Okay, starting to break. It's getting discombobulated right now, guys. It's getting discombobulated. Oy vey is mir. What is going on? It's gonna come back and like try to retest this black line again. That's like the support line right there. Yeah, I hope it doesn't get discombobulated all the way. That would be the worst thing to happen. It's for like total massive discombobulation. Alright, momentum is starting to pick up. Okay. Price action is below the green VWAP. So that's not good. That's not a good sign. It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign, okay? It's not a good sign. It can't hold that VWAP. It's not a good sign. What are we gonna do? Are they Izmia? It's all about mental game. It's all about mental game. You gotta have mental game. You gotta have mental game. Okay, let's take a look at this for now. Stocks push higher as T-note yields slip. So let's ask our friend a question. Could you explain what this means in layman terminology? Did I spell that right? In layman terms. Okay, let's pretend I don't know what the fuck this means. For your edification, let's find out what it has to say. Stocks push higher as T-note yields slip. Could you explain what this means in layman terms? What does this mean? Let's go back to the chart. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's at that support line. Uh-oh. It's breaking it. It's gonna break it. It's gonna break it. See, it's breaking it. See, it's breaking it. Luckily, I didn't get in there for a long position. Because I would have gotten discombobulated. I'm getting discombobulated. Not me. The chart is. Oh man, it is really taking a hit. It's really taking a hit right now. It's really taking a hit right now. Okay, let's close this really quickly. Let's take a look at what's happening here. Alright. So, yeah, it's starting to fail the support line. It's starting to fail the support line. It's getting discombobulated, you guys. It's getting discombobulated. It's discombobulating. Just like I said, worst case scenario, it's going to get discombobulated. It's discombobulating. It's not looking good. It's getting discombobulated. It's discombobulating, my friends. It's discombobulating. It's discombobulating. It's discombobulating. It failed the VWAP, failed the trend lines. The dome is indicating like selling bigly. Yeah. It broke below the trend line here. It's discombobulating. It's discombobulating. Let's go back to that thing. What was I looking at? Oh, this one. Wow, it's still typing. I asked for a layman explanation. Wow. This might be complicated. I might not be able to explain all this because I'm running out of clock time. Let me do the disclaimer real quickly. Disclaimer! This video presentation is for entertainment and educational purposes only. It is not investment advice. Consult your licensed, certified financial advisor, financial planner, stockbroker, registered with the FINRA, SEC, and SIPC for all of your investment and consultation advice. Always remember, past performance is no guarantee of future result, so therefore nothing herein discussed is etched in stone and is subject to change with market forces and volatility. Thank you. Alright, my friends, I got back in because I think it's got legs above the resistance line. I want to discuss what this T-note thing is, but I guess I'm not going to have enough time to read all of this, so I'm getting discombobulated thinking about the T-notes, whatever the fuck that is. Anyway, my friends, I'm in the trade. It looks like it got legs above the resistance line right there, and let's take a look at what's happening with the trend lines right there. Still gotta get this resistance line out of the way. I'm in the profit mode, so it looks like I'm gonna be 2 for 2. So to keep this video short, I gotta keep this video short. I only got like a minute left on the clock. I'm only limited to like 15 minutes. Oh no, it's starting to discombobulate. I'll pause right here and come back and say I nailed it. Alright, look, I don't have all day for this. So I'm just going to take it right here and say I nailed it, and let's take a look at it. So, as you can see, 2 for 2 on the SPY. Nailed it. 2 for 2. Like I said, I don't have time to do this video all day. I got stuff to do. Yeah, it looks like the SPY's having a hard time breaking that resistance line. Good thing I got out of it. Anyway, I got stuff to do. You get the idea, right? Trend lines, support lines, resistance lines, future lines, dome, VWAP. You get the idea. The dome is like your friend. So yeah, in summary, it's having a hard time breaking that green line of VWAP. So good thing I got out of it. So yeah.